Welcome to Good Friday football. An Easter doubleheader coming away on 9. No game this weekend, though, is as consequential as the one we are about to witness. South Sydney almost putting their aspirations on the line today. The Trell gets us underway. Liam Knight's going to run it back against his old club. 3 seasons as a Rabbit, 66 games. And after a couple of weeks missing Josh Addo-Carr, back onto the left wing for Canterbury today. Marnie for King. South's got the better of Canterbury by a big margin this time last year. 50 points to 16. It was Latrell's 150th. He scored 26 points himself. They desperately need something akin to that from their star number 1 this afternoon. Burton with his first bomb of the day. Taken by Milne at the back. Good chase by Kickout. Canterbury fans pretty vocal here. They weren't especially welcoming when South trotted out for their warm-up. There was a chorus of boos from the blue and white fans. Both clubs used this venue as their home ground, so support for both teams relatively evenly matched. Here's the 100-gamer Jacob Host. Play to Cook, way to Murray, and now Hawkins.
Cam Murray was hit just as he passed that ball, slow to his feet.
South negotiate their first set. Notable, Billy, they're kicking towards that side of the ground, which is covered in sunlight, but I'd imagine that's a difficult proposition as the sun disappears behind the stand.
Yeah, it's a go-to side for the Bulldogs as well. You've got Crichton, Addo-Carr, Kickout on that left-hand side of the Bulldogs' attack, so forcing them to do a bit of work at this end of the field will take a bit of energy out of them.
And Jacob Carraz. At past the 30. Marking for the skipper, Stephen Crichton. He's been a thorn in South Sydney for a number of seasons as a Panther. 11 games against them for 11 tries. Instrumental in Penrith's grand final victory against the Rabbits in 2021. Burton again under pressure from Cook. And as a consequence, it's a missed kick. It took a hand of Addo-Carr and bounced forward, and now Mitchell has got the ball back.
Well, Cam Murray spoke about, on arrival, spoke about the effort areas of the game and out-competing their opposition. And those little efforts about kick pressure, and Damien Cook went out, that's what he's talking about. He'll be happy with that one.
Already, South Sydney's worst start to a season since 2008. Can they just get off the mark? Winning eases a lot of pressure. Nice pass there through Cody Walker to Wighton, now to Johnston. Fans wanted a set restart. The referee wasn't willing. Mitchell this time. It's a steady start, nothing flamboyant either way. And taken at the back by Blake Taff. He shows good dash across the ground. And he's eventually slammed into the turf just past the 10. Brad, what an afternoon for Good Friday Rugby League.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful, Matt. These two teams have been gifted with a brand new footy field as well. It's only completed on Saturday. I'll give you more detail later about the pitch, but like you said, the conditions, slight wind behind the Dogs. Other than that, 26 degrees. Sit back and enjoy your Good Friday.
Thanks, Brad. Jacob Preston. They blooded 9 first gamers last season. The Canterbury club. 36 players were used, and Jacob Preston was a real gem amongst those. Started the season, played all the way through and into his second campaign now. Hutchison's kick's picked up and returned to the 20 by Alex Johnston. Greatest try scorer of all of them here at Accor Stadium. And Wighton, who was hobbling at the end of the game last week, good to see him backing up for his second game in South Sydney colours. And host, stopped by Hutchison. Across to Murray, now to Hawkins. Pass wasn't on, the defence up and in.
They're really rushing defence out wide from the Dogs.
Good chase from Knight there at marker, cutting to Tola down. Hawkins. Flat. A couple of bounces, picked up by Addo Carr. And Murray leading the kick chase. First penalty of the afternoon goes the way of Canterbury.
Yeah, just leading into 6 minutes of play. This is the first penalty, the first real stoppage of the game. There'll already be an ounce of fatigue in both of these teams.
Speaking to a few of the Bulldogs players as they got off the bus, they said they had a torturous off-season. And you can see they look really fit, really fit. I've been impressed with them opening 3 rounds. Last week was a big win, but the first 2 rounds they competed hard for 60 minutes, but fell away late. But they really competed hard.
The hulking frame of Max King. Inside South Sydney territory now. Hutchison linking up with Burton. Takes on the defence himself. Kaloa Matangi, ball and all. Flings him to the turf. Marty for 9 this time. Cook and Murray in defence. Marnie for Salmon. And now King to a gigantic hole straight in the middle of South Sydney's defensive line. A try-saving tackle at the very last minute. Burton holds the ball out. Addo Carr with a kick ahead and Mitchell's there to swoop upon it. Neat work.
There's a real chance in the middle of the field. It was Jamin Salmon just dropping off Max King. Found
He's dropped this
heap of space. Tane Milne, he's made a mistake here. The Dogs, look at them. They're celebrating this effort.
Okay, coming in to tackle 2.
Winger.
Have a captain's challenge.
Winger's captain
the
challenge.
The ruling of knock-on against South.
They got one right last night.
Yeah, eventually. That's one.
Tane Milne, he's saying he held the ball. And I haven't seen a knock-on just yet.
This angle will show it.
You see he rolls over the football. That's okay.
Tane Milne always keeps possession of the ball between his arm and his body. He never loses it. The challenge is successful.
Well, apologies wingers and apologies to the Wingers Union.
You'll need that in writing.
I had a look at it afterwards.
Oh, the referee's laughing. He knows. Geez, the opening 7 minutes has been shaping up, isn't it?
Yeah, that space in the middle of the field that Max King went through, that's danger signs for South Sydney.
It is rare that Canterbury have entered this Good Friday game ahead of South Sydney on the ladder. They have that advantage this afternoon and in much better form than their opponents. And you can see from the body language they are really jumping with enthusiasm, this Canterbury team. Great defensive set.
Go down to Brad Fittler, the atmosphere. Sounds really loud, this crowd.
Yeah, they're into it, Joey. You can tell from that game in reserve grade. Here we go.
There's Latrell Mitchell.
There's a 50-metre advantage there and 6.
Kicking from inside his own 30 metres. Latrell Mitchell, he's got the biggest boot in South Sydney's team. Oh, there's not much in that. And players know you're not allowed to touch kickers in the air.
You can't touch them in the air. That's the rule.
You can't risk it.
Because I'd be taking the 2 here, running into this strong breeze. Anyway, roll on.
Tom Burgess back in this starting lineup for South Sydney. Played to Cook. Murray made 55 tackles in 72 minutes last week. Don't ask him to do that again, please. He was all out, Cam Murray. An attacking chance here. Murray playing to Burgess. Huge gap, try to South. And the front rower's got the first one.
Yeah, great start by South Sydney. This is the first opportunity down this end of the field. And when you've got strike players and elite players in your team, you can actually use them as decoys. Harvey Norman replay. Just watch how Cam Murray uses Cody Walker out back as deception. And a beautiful pass to Tom Burgess, who's starting in the South Sydney Rabbitohs team today. Great start by the Bunnies.
I absolutely love that play. You go to the middle of the field and you go to one side. There's a Yui fan cam. They love it, the Bunnies fans. They've had much to cheer about this year. He's ripping into it. They love this play. And you go from the middle of the field, you go towards the sideline, but then you come back quickly and attack that far post. Just around where the back rower and the half defends. You go away and then you come back quickly and you attack at that far post. Just that gap between the back row and the halfback. The halfback worried about Cody Walker out the back. Puts all sorts of pressure on that defensive back rower.
Time to run here, fellas. Still got 5 seconds, Matt. Wighton. Time it.
Burgess, the try scorer, running back, and we see it so often in the modern game. A penalty resulting in points almost immediately after. You just feel the pressure dial. They're being dialed down a fraction after that. Early points for South Sydney. Enormous tension in the camp throughout the week. And a good run by Latrell.
It's a great run by Latrell. Picks up 15, 20 metres. Last tackle.
Hawkins with time. Hill, along with Tass attacking the ball, but Adokar took it well.
Junior up square. Hold, Tom. Hold. Go one.
And Blake Taff,
Let up now. Hold
one
here.
of 7 new recruits to the club, lining up for this Good Friday showdown. And here's the marquee signing, Stephen Crichton. 3-time NRL champion. Connor Tracy can't go too far, but he is able to play the ball quickly, and Burton is going to use that to advantage with a big kick downfield, an effortless looking kick. And Latrell attracting the attention of the Bulldogs faithful. Slips a magnificent ball out the back when they weren't looking. Caught them all napping. Johnston sells a dummy, sets off down the sideline. He came back infield. If he went to the right, they would have scored for sure. Cook's got it. They still haven't made a tackle. Damien Cook accelerating. Milne back on the inside. Oh, dazzling stuff by the Rabbits. It all started from the Mitchell offload. Here's Tass this time.
Big tackle. Josh Adokar.
Release now. Hold. Go two.
Hawkins for Kaloa Matangi. King the defender, another quick play the ball, Murray working, Walker linking, Wighton with a chance, he goes through, it's his first try as a Bunny.
Yeah, great footy, South Sydney. They've gone coast to coast. It all started down the other end of the field on a kick return. Latrell Mitchell, beautiful little offload here. And he's got 3 dogs in the tackle, little left-hand flick. And Alex Johnson finds some space. How he doesn't pick up Isaiah Tass on the outside here. Goes back inside. Play breaks down. As you mentioned, Joey, it was a big tackle by Addo Carr off the back of it. Then they go from the right-hand side of the field all the way to the left. They scramble well, the Dogs, but everyone is attracted towards the football. A couple of beautiful passes. Cody Walker gets it out to his strike centre. New recruit and Jack Wighton, and he's too strong, too close to the line. The Bunnies strike straight away.
Still had plenty to do there, Jack Wighton. But that's how he plays. Flat out. Just charged into the space. Too quick, too powerful. What a start by the Bunnies.
So the confidence by Latrell Mitchell to flick that in his own 10-metre line. That's a confident player. And Jack Wighton picks up his first try for the club.
Just watching Latrell in the warm-up. He's goal kicking. It's effortless. And it just explodes off his boot.
Already a couple of instrumental involvements from the number one. From against the sideline, bounces back.
Make sure that effort to hold with us on the 10. On the run, guys.
Well, Canterbury came out buzzing, but it's Souths who've gone whack, whack. Burgess and Wighton, and it's 10-0 to South Sydney. On a splendid afternoon in Sydney.
Both teams, 100% completions. Bunnies 7 from 7, Bulldogs 6 from 6. Daytime footy. There's nothing better.
Below on the tongue, trying to farm set restart. Murray now. Plays it on the last. Good take by Tack. An appeal by Addo Carr for a mid-air tackle. But our referee says he had hit the ground before the offence. Nowhere for Addo Carr to advance. Connor Tracy, he throws himself into his work. He is a 100% player, but here's a mistake by Canterbury, and the pressure is starting to build.
And Andrew Johnson spoke about the completion rate, in particular from the South Sydney Rabbitohs. And when you play down the opposition end of the field, these are the opportunities that you get. They come up with errors. Now they can go to their strength, the attack. Just watch this left-hand side of the field. Jack Wighton, Cody Walker, Latrell will get out there.
Well, this is a big set of 6 for the Dogs. 10-0 down, you can chase that. If the Bunnies get to 16, that brings a lot of scoreboard pressure to the Dogs.
Walker, it's a good footwork to step inside of kick out. Curran's on the ground, an early change. Liam Knight's gone to the bench. An offload by Burgess. Cook was waiting. Imperative the Bulldogs turn them away here. Murray 5 short. Preston wraps him up. Cook to Totola. Good contact by Jamin Salmon over the top. 3 metres away. Short pass from Hawkins. Mitchell, he's been right up for this early, but it was a good defensive effort by Curran. It goes to Murray, around the legs Marnie. Last tackle now. Cook has a look. Hawkins tries to kick through, it's trap and scrap. Burton versus Hawkins. Burton's got it. And a penalty to assist them getting away from their own end.
Well, this will help. Bit of a break. Get the petrol tanks back up a little bit. He's been excellent, Cam Murray. What a player. He plays the ball so quickly, and his ball playing, first receiver's improved out of sight.
Telstra is the proud naming rights partner of the NRL Telstra Premiership and has been backing the great game of rugby league for 20 plus years. This is footy country. He was lethal, Viliame Kikau last week, but there's a statement tackle. Tass and Kaloa Matangi. Curran. Another one of the new faces. King, nice offload. Oh, the hell call came.
Locked up, tackle 3.
He was fighting for that offload, King. Maybe a fraction premature, that call, perhaps. Marnie now sets off on a run and finds space in behind the play the ball. That's the second time they've found an unlikely opening. Hutchison, he kicks out to the left. Now Crichton's making a run after it. He flew. It's off a South Sydney hand. Tatola's going to get through and dive on it. Oh, it wasn't off a South's hand. It appeared to be in real time, but there was a Bulldog in there. And gee, that's a big effort by Tatola.
Huge effort. Huge effort by Junior Tatola. Kept his feet moving. The ball went away from him, and he kept moving his feet towards it. A big reward for his team. They're in possession.
White with some footwork on Carraz. And that is a great, incisive run by Tom Burgess, who's been largely a bench forward the last couple of seasons, really. But elevated to start today. This kick bouncing, hopping. Oh, it's gone dead. And Taff wants to get on with things.
Play in front, Viliame. Junior out of there. Hold. Hold. Go, 0.
Carraz. Haven't beaten South Sydney on Good Friday since 2017, Canterbury. Oh no, Burton's knocked it on.
Shot lock on. You can go that side, you can't go across there.
Spoke about the Bunnies, 10 from 10. They've had 62% of possession. Pretty much all the ball's been down the Dogs' end. Averaging 45 metres per set compared to the Bulldogs, only 32. See what possession and that fatigue does to their attack.
Good solid contact that. Played by Host. Burgess runs towards kick out. Curran across also. Hawkins, Walker, Mitchell. Slick hands. But lost at the last second. Oh. Wow.
Well, everything went backwards.
There's 40,000 fans who wouldn't think so. Well, a portion of them anyhow. Haven't got a whistle, have they? Latrell. Had a look, went to Host. That pass looked forward. Anyhow, the kick not with the desired result for Souths, and back comes Connor Tracy. Freddie.
Well, before, Joe, we were talking about the atmosphere. I've got to say, the atmosphere just changed when Alex Johnson dropped that ball there.
Up together, Damien.
Yeah, it just got a little bit more intense.
All right. Good to see you feeling the vibe down there. The Bulldogs fans are doing a good job of the booing today.
Yeah, they're up with the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been practicing a long time.
That's very true. Hutchison pulls the trigger on
40-20.
40-20. Well done, Johnston. A bold kick by Drew Hutchison.
Well, it's a way to reverse the momentum, the early kick. Now they've got to back it up with a really strong defensive set.
Billy, out of there now. Hold Matt Burden.
He's been strong, White.
Jacob up square. Hold.
Post.
Max, look out now. Josh.
The boot back in 2016. It's taken him a while to bring up this century of appearances.
Last tackle, Josh, up square.
And now Shaq Mitchell, his second appearance of 2024.
Jack.
Hawkins down the right edge. And Taff, so willing. Deceptively quick, actually, Blake Taff. Connor Tracy, Jacob Kiraz, with that elaborate running style.
Yes, hasn't he? Everything wobbles when Kiraz runs. What did you call it? An extravagant.
Elaborate.
Elaborate.
Call it both, I guess. Don't know about the wobble a bit, though.
Well, you watch.
Hutchison.
Everything moved. Arms, elbows, knees. Freddie?
Well, I asked him before the game in the interview, and he said it could have been his mum's Lebanese cooking.
Adokar, great ball kick out. Adokar back on the inside. The Bulldogs have laid one on. It's that lovely combination save. Dangerous down the left, and Burt has pegged back the gap.
Yeah, Billy Army kick-out still yet to get to his feet. And he got taken out after he offloaded the ball. But the game had just started to flow a little bit. End-to-end, create a little bit of fatigue. But it's the left-hand side of the Bulldogs. That's the real go-to edge. You see Marnie going straight there through Semen, Burton, and then getting the ball to Viliami kick-out. Good things happen around Viliami. And Adokar, they welcome him back into the team. Matt Burton supports back up the middle.
Well, the set previous, the early kick from Drew Hutchison, and then his forwards backed up the early kick by a great defensive effort. And then they march up field, get some field position. And the key is, get the ball to your strike players. Kick out. Adokar. Great pass inside to Burton. Freddie?
Yeah, I think Isaiah Tascott underestimated Viliami kick-out's speed. He's been doing this a long time for the Panthers, and you just see how he gets the centre to run the lead for him and uses that burst of speed, that athleticism he has for a big man. He catches Isaiah Tass, draws the winger in Milne, and puts the Fox away. What a great play.
Oh, what a beautiful ball from a big, big man.
Yeah, that extra yard of pace Adokar has too. Just puts him into space. That's an important try for the Dogs.
And things are looking a little rosier now.
Thanks, mate. Just wait for that clock, mate.
Matt Burton with a very
Time in here,
important
boys.
try.
Oh, yep.
High-scoring shootouts recently between these clubs. Last 5 games have seen over 50 points scored in each.
Well, great conditions, big crowd, expectation, always produces this game. It seems like there's always drama too. When was the James Graham one, the charge to? How long ago was that? That was drama.
12, was it?
2015. I thought it was going to explode. Well, it did explode.
Had to go to counselling after that, didn't he, James Graham? Anger management. Experience the all-consuming power of Australia's greatest sporting rivalry, a state of origin, of course, and it's Wednesday, June 5, right here at Accor Stadium, Sydney. Get your tickets, nrl.com/tickets. Boom. Burton's got all of that.
We haven't seen a torp yet, have we? I think we've seen a torp this year from Burton.
He's putting him up in the warm-up. Boy, you can get a hold of those kicks.
Who was the highest kicker of the torp when you were playing fullback?
Ricky Stewart. Oh, sorry.
You never played fullback.
Yes, I did.
Greg Inglis had a big boot on him.
Yeah?
Yeah, Darren Lockyer. But Matt Burton, he's got a whopping boot.
Billy? Something.
He was good at all the other kicks.
Yeah, you were too busy with the bananas and stuff.
And you, Freddie?
Andrew Walker had 10 metres on you, Joey. Seriously. He would drop food parcels on you as it'd go past yours.
Here's Taff. Trying to sneak towards the outside of that kick chase line.
Well, Ricky Stewart was one of the first. Well, I think he was one of the first to do it.
Well, behind the ball, he used to kick him forever.
And then, as Freddie said, Andrew Walker. There was a kicking coach from England came out called Dave Aldrin. And he changed the kicking in the NRL. And started doing torpedo bombs and floaters. He was an amazing coach.
There's Jacob Preston, future captain of this club, only 22 years of age, but touted for very big things. Penalty.
Yeah, that's Kurt Mann just come on the field. He's a smaller forward through the middle. He's got good footwork. And at this time of the game, he'll also link. You just see wrong foot's Shaq Mitchell and lazy arm and gets his side a penalty, but he'll act as that link between the halves. Good little ball player.
He's aggressive. He loves the tough stuff.
Good job wherever he's gone, Kurt, man. Started in Melbourne.
Yeah, Dave Booper, Kurt.
Here's King.
Try.
He did or you did?
No, he did.
King, offload. Marty working with the aforementioned Kurt Mann's a metre away. Marty for Hutchison, dummies. Couldn't beat Kaloamatangi. Man again, head down, burrowing.
The ball had to go wide there. Didn't need a hit up. They need to get the ball in their strike players' hands there.
They're out deep left. They're going to head the opposite direction. Taff first receiver. And Carraz is caught with it. Taff away to read Marty now. And Curran, there's a lot of room there. It's touched the South Sydney hand. 6 more tackles coming. Well, their defence has been virtually non-existent the last couple of weeks. They are about to get tested big time here. Oh, Marty passed it to himself.
Too many Easter eggs.
Picked up by Cook.
6 more.
Gee, the tackles are stacking up. Burton shows, goes, nearly snuck through. That was desperation. That was Kaloamatangi, kick out from dummy half. He spotted up Hawkins, he gets over the line, but there's no path to the ball.
Yeah, well read Dean Hawkins. He was at marker on his own. Viliami Kickout spotted it. He knew he was going to run the big man.
1 foot here, boys.
What's that, 3 repeat sets? Maybe 4.
Time on. Hold.
Another set-up play. Looks like they're about to head right. Mann's the link. They raced up and they nearly cut him off. They dropped off the tackle. Mann feeds Preston. He dropped the ball.
Well, Jack Wighton plays at the ball here. Really smart play, Jack Wighton. Preston's grabbing at a lower leg.
What's your problem?
Is going to be a hip drop here, I think.
We've got 0 tackle. 0 tackle with the trail.
Well, he gets through the line, Jacob Preston.
I think
It
he
was
plays
the
at the
footwork
ball.
of Kurt Mann. The footwork of Kurt Mann gets some space. And then it's Jack Wighton. Ooh. Yeah, really tough situation here for Jackie.
10 boys.
He's really close to the try
0
line.
tackle. Right. 0 tackle. Hold. Turn around. Right. 0.
Tallis Duncan.
Let up the other. Hold. Max, clear it. Hold through.
Yes, Brad.
Hold.
The Bunnies made their third interchange. Tallis Duncan went on for Cam Murray. Good to see him getting a break. And I've got to say, last night we saw a great example of passing from the Panthers. Just in their dummy arm passing at the moment, the Dogs just isn't quite where it needs to be. Got to get the ball out in front.
Post has been strong, straightens the attack there and goes over the halfway. Preston the tackler. Cook for Hawkins. Tracy with a spiral pass for Taff.
He's light on his feet, isn't he? Wasn't Taff.
Do you think that was a hip drop? Jack Wighton tackle? Looked like it, didn't it? He actually didn't fall on the legs. Preston sort of got his feet in front, but the motion looked like it a little bit.
He was lucky he didn't cause injury.
Another early kick. Another
Yeah,
40-20
oh.
attempted, pitched in the field of play. Is Nardenberg from miles behind the 40.
Well, watch the body language. It's incredible. When you nail these 40-20s, all the Bulldogs players started jogging upfield. They're all on their toes. And then the South players, especially their big boys, the forwards, the heads went down. It's a big, big play, the 40-20.
Well, the fortune favours the brave, Joey. That was tackle 3. And Burton went all in.
That's a big play.
The ball they've had down here recently, that they haven't really played anything expansive. Marnie across the ground, Curran. There's been a lot of this sort of stuff, trying to bullock over. Numbers are... Oh, he nearly rolled out of it, Curran. Numbers to the left. Kurt Mann, another ball underneath. It's Moran, I think, on the ground now. New player for the Bulldogs in 17. Away to Taff. They came racing out. A kick by Taff. What a try! What a kick and what a catch! That's as good as it gets.
Oh, this will look pretty on the Harvey Norman replay. And we just spoke about how light Blake Taff looked on his feet down the other end of the field. Beautiful right foot step. The ball comes out to Drew Hutchison. And you just see Jack Wighton rush Blake Taff. Big right foot step. And then instinctively just puts it over the top. Beautiful catch by Connor Tracy. Does he get the ball down?
Or does he catch the ball on the inside of Carraz here? Carraz gets through. There's no margin for error. This kick has to be perfect. Harvey Norman replay. That kick, he gets it down.
Beautiful try.
That kick was unbelievable. What a kick. Ready?
Yeah, it was brilliant just watching this whole southern corridor was all filled with Bulldogs fans. They saw the ball spread out here. It was going nowhere. But he come over with that beautiful little ding and just dropped it right on the spot. And Carraz got the ball inside. Every single person here saw the ball being put down and they all went up as one. What an atmosphere it is here today on Good Friday.
Oh, you know it's good when you're up out of your seat, Freddie. He's strutting down the sideline. That was an unbelievable put down on the back of that kick.
Oh, he's a wonderful player, Connor Tracy. And showed great instinct, Blake Taff here. Just steps off his right foot and then instinctively kicks it over the top. And Connor Tracy does a great job.
Well, listen to the roar if he nails this one. Listen to the Dogs fans.
This is off the 40-20, Joey.
He's a brilliant kicker of the ball. They're ahead.
seconds there, let's roll.
From 10-0 to 12-10. Canterbury lead a cracking game on Good Friday. Good shot.
Tallis Duncan, he's a really good player.
Talk about play above your weight. No fear at all, Tallis Duncan, as Kickow runs out past the 30. Penalty!
Dean Hawkins, flop.
Oh, you can just feel this game has really shifted. All the running for Canterbury right now.
Geez, that must be awful for a halfback. You look up and you're one-on-one. Look at that coming at you. Big, mobile, footwork kicker. He'd be a nightmare. Here he goes again.
Does a penalty result in points again? See, they've had a mountain of football this last little while. Curtis Moran. Tireless toiler in the middle of the field. Hutchison for Taff, who's having a great game, and now Tracy, the miracle man. Such a versatile football. Perez, Preston.
Big space on the left. They go left.
They've got all their numbers out there. Marnie looks up, plays to Kurtman, ball underneath. Moran charges
There.
right over the posts.
Yes.
Oh no, what's the referee?
We're coming into
He's
tackle
there.
5. I have no try.
Look at double movement.
Looking to see that initially puts it down short of the line, and then there's a knock on before he gets it to
He
the
was
goal.
travelling at speed.
Hasn't he
Curtis Moran.
added some Curtis Moran?
Great leg speed. I think momentum gets him over.
Oh,
He's dropped it.
Curtis Moran loses possession short of the goal line. We have a decision.
Well, it's
Well, that's
not.
the thing, when you get those interchange players coming on, your
It is
message
scrum,
is, well,
mate.
you
We're on
don't believe
tackle
in
four, it's a
coaching
scrum.
Queensland. Change the speed of the game. We need something. He's done that.
Thanks, mate.
Curtis
It'll be a
Moran.
scramble.
He's made his presence felt. It's not the first
Scrum,
time
fellas.
today we've seen that
We're
drop-off
on the
player
10
find
up.
some space through
They
the
can
middle of the
take it
field
that way if they want.
against South Sydney. He's a wonderful player. Built close to the ground, good leg speed.
So he's the son of Brad Moran. Really? How old's Brad? He'd only be in his early 40s, wouldn't he?
Can I take that one on notice? We'll come back to you.
Here's Dr. Google.
Here's Milne. Look at this. Big numbers in the tackle. Ferocious defence.
Hasn't the momentum shifted?
Big time.
It was all South Sydney for the opening 20 minutes.
Brad Moran, 42.
Crichton there's in that impeccable defensive read. Comes racing in and makes the tackle on his Origin teammate from Game 3 last year, Kigon Kaloamatangi. Super half footy. Mitchell. A low driving kick. Oh, the Fox. Don't do that, Josh.
Let's try it.
Jeez, buzzed around everywhere. Blake Taff. What a game. Gee, I feel for the Souths fans coming under immense pressure. They're the headline story all week. They race out to a 10-0 lead and suddenly life feels great. They might be about to going down at half-time. Moran around the corner, what a ball! Hutchison, if he links up with Tracy with a good pass, they'd have scored. He couldn't find the mark. Mitchell knocked it on though. They're going to get 6 more tackles.
Needed to kick it.
Over the top to Mann. Kurt Mann was thinking about a kick. He accelerates almost through a hole himself. South's a shot here.
Well, this is nearly sin bin.
This is going to be a sin bin. It has to be, doesn't it?
Well, has to be.
It breaks down. You're thinking anything different? Yeah.
Oh, Drew Hutchison
That's what I
needed to
think.
kick the ball for his winger.
Look, mate, there's a little bit of... He may not have
Here's
been
the
sure
line
the tackle was
break here.
complete, but it was.
Moran.
And he breaks
What
it
a
down.
ball.
Oh, it needed to go on the boot.
Well, this little break has given South the chance to get at least some oxygen back. They were gone. They couldn't get back in the line.
I can't believe he hasn't been sin bin for that. That's a sin bin.
35 seconds. Curran. This is massive for both teams. Right before the break. Souths are praying for half-time. There's nothing doing here. Taff stops on the spot. They've been rudderless down this end of the ground largely. This will be the last play of the half. Marnie, away to Kurt Mann. There's heaps of numbers out left. Through the hands, Addo-Carr racing. They put him over the touchline.
Coming in at tackle 4.
Oh, it's a collision. There's a head clash.
I think this is incidental, G-Man.
He looks out.
Oh, no.
Great mates off the field, Latrell Mitchell, Josh Addo-Carr.
Yeah, it was Isaiah Tass coming across in cover. Oh, it's the hip of Latrell.
All accidental. He just gets his head caught up.
Oh, he's out. And that'll be afternoon over for Josh Addo-Carr.
Well, this is most concerning.
Can we see that again, please? I don't think there's anything illegal in it. It's players going in scramble. So Tass there, plenty of blood.
I think that the boos were...
Well, Latrell Mitchell comes across in cover.
Yeah, and
whether they're saying it's a shoulder charge or not.
Well, he hits him with his hip.
Saying it might have been attempted knees. It wasn't. It clearly wasn't.
He turns his body and hits Addo-Carr with his hip.
What a half a footy. Don't go anywhere. It's second half.
Well, at least Josh Addo-Carr's up on his haunches. So forget the rest of the game. It's a relief to see that he's up and moving. Some half of football, and the next 40 minutes is mandatory viewing. 12-10 after South Sydney led 10-0. 10-0, but Canterbury fought their way back impressively. They lead 12-10, and Souths have a monumental 40 minutes ahead. Here comes Shaq Mitchell with an excellent first run of this second half. Away to Jacob Host. Tackle made by Mann along with Marnie and now Kaloamatangi. Curtis Moran part of the defence. He was very good for Canterbury last year. Even through the, oh, here we go. Cook, an early bust, straight through the centre. Out of nothing. Explosive speed from the New South Wales and Australian star. Last play of this set. It goes to Hawkins. He kicks back across them. Latrell's chasing through. It's taken safely by Canterbury.
And Curtis Moran for the Bulldogs. It's the nephew of Brett Moran. Apologies.
That's a concern. Marnie with his back turned briefly and left a hole. And Damien Cook exploited it.
It's a great start by South Sydney. All started with Shaq Mitchell's run off the kickoff. And then Cook found space out of dummy half.
David Salmon relishing this role in the middle of the field, played primarily edge back row for the Panthers before moving to Belmore at the start of this year. Hutchison Catch taken by Alex Johnston.
Well, Carraz has gone to the wing. And it's Jamin Seaman who's playing in the centres out here on the left-hand side.
Kelowna probably got in the way there. And we've seen that penalised in recent rounds, but not so here. I saw one last night, actually. Tass. 11 from the halfway. Tallis Duncan hit hard by Curran. Only 3 teams in the history of the Premiership have won the comp after losing their first 3 games, and only 1 has won the Premiership after losing their first 4. Tracy complaining that he was contacted mid-air. Well read. Burton. Whacks it high. Mitchell takes it on his own 10, steps inside of Kickow, but it's a good kick chase. He's got through a pile of work. Josh Curran off the bench. Good kick chase led by him that time. And this is Tass. This is a tense start to the second half. Brad, you've been right all over the atmosphere so far. It's a little hush across the ground so far.
Yeah, it's just that start of the second half. Both teams are feeling each other out. Here we go. We've got a bit of a
Johnston! Down the wing, he beat them. Johnston back on the inside. And it's a try to South straight after the break. Jack Wighton's got a second.
Well, nothing was doing. Both teams were feeling each other out. Going through the motions, getting through the sets, kicking long. Harvey Norman replay, bit of ball movement. Jack Wighton frees up his winger, Alex Johnson. Gets there around Connor Tracy, and then Jack Wighton. That's his second for today.
He wasn't the saviour for them last week, but with 2 tries, Jack Wighton is starring for South this afternoon. Wighton with a double. Souths reclaim the lead, 16-12.
And we see the reward for going after your footy in the first half. And Shaq Mitchell winding
Big
up
collision here, Bill.
Oh, no.
The head clash.
This is Shaq Mitchell again.
Is that Preston?
He's been charging. Big Shaq.
We've seen head clashes this year off the kickoff. Oh, yeah. Oh.
tense beginning to this second half by the South Sydney team. Tallis Duncan.
Work out of there, Reed.
Ken Murray getting a much longer breather than expecting him see. Only had about 7 or 8 minutes break last week. He's been off since well before. Oh, good shot. Dumping tackle.
It's Moran again. He's having a crack.
Cody Walker.
Keon, give 10, Keon.
Been seen this afternoon, Cody.
Stand now, he's 10. Baby.
Should worry Bulldogs fans. He's been a good tack, Billy.
He's been sharp, always threatening with his running. Showed great skill. He set up Connor Tracy in the first half. Here's the threat.
Scored 2 tries for South Sydney against Canterbury in their last meeting at the back end of last year, Blake Taff. Hutchison, Taff, hands on, great hands. Crichton with a catch and promote. That was wonderful. Tracy down the touchline, stays in, keeps the ball in. Crichton's there again. Balloons went over the top to Moran, who goes for the pace and gets up near the 20.
Is there only one Moran on there? He's everywhere.
Burton runs a long way off the boot. Kicker picks it up, and it wasn't played at, says the ref.
Okay, do you want a challenge? You challenging? Challenge? Okay.
Well, Stephen Crichton said challenge from the other side of the
Bulldogs
field.
are challenging the ruling of not played at, challenging that there should be 6 more.
That was some
Tackle 1 to Billy
exciting
Army.
play. So they're challenging that the ball was played
Bulldogs kick chaser onside, playing on at this point.
by a Rabbitohs defender. And Burton kicks the ball.
No, he doesn't play at it. No. You watch his vision. He's not even looking at the ball. He's looking straight at Burton. Doesn't break stride.
Dean Hawkins is just sliding across in defence. Ball does make contact with him, but he's not playing at it. Clean possession by Viliami. And the tackle is complete. The challenge is unsuccessful.
Unsuccessful, boys. Hand over here.
Emma, some injury news.
Matt, it's a Category 2 head knock for Jacob Preston, so he has 15 minutes to be assessed. And a reminder, they've already lost Josh Adokar to a head injury. And if they manage to lose 3, you can activate the 18th man.
Okay, that's Blake Wilson.
Well, that'd be handy. Blake Wilson was already named in the team before Josh Adokar was
Billy's
included.
on the ball and pulls it out.
You've got to lose 3 players, though, in order for him to
So
become active.
Another one. You don't want that.
I'm surprised. Preston's a chance to return. Looked like he was out.
He was on the ground for a long time, wasn't he?
Were they just checking his neck? Was that why he was laying down there? His big Shaq's been good, isn't he?
And Davey Mawale now. First introduction. It would have been a pretty flat 21st birthday party after the loss to the Roosters last week. Confident hands again out to Johnston.
21 playing in the front row and already played 40 or 50 games. What a future he's got. Still growing. That is scary.
Tallis Duncan with a good burst of pace.
Had the arm free also.
Hawkins kicks out from Milne. Chase, it's too long.
Does a great job. Jacob Carraz gets his right foot down just before he catches the ball purposely. On the attack here, the Dogs.
That's competence, and they're into the backfield. Burton versus Mitchell. Burton with the footwork, Latrell with a great tackle. they swing it right now. Hutchison doesn't promote the ball. He's up near the 10. Hutchison 11 metres away. Souths have only just got back on side. That was incredible from the restart. Moran's dropped it.
Great tackle. Who was that? Tallis Duncan.
And Moale.
Shoulder under the ball. Jeez, they've done well, the big fellas, to get back behind the ball. Wasn't that nice interchange of passes? Coming out of trouble by the Dogs.
It was off the 20-metre tap. Ball went. Here's the drop ball. Great tackle, great technique by Tallis Duncan.
Here's a Cam Murray clone. Handy play to model yourself on.
Here he comes, champion lock.
Here's Shaq again.
And Burton got away there.
Oh, he's been flipped over in an accidental manner.
Yeah.
Let's go, boys.
Two defenders went low.
But just watch Cam Murray, Billy. Cam Murray jumps into the tackle.
It was Moran.
Watch him jump into it.
Moran and...
Oh, no, he lifts.
Oh, he did lift.
No, he lifts.
He can't lift.
Kurt Moran. Yep. Okay, Curtis Moran. He lifts, dangerous position. He's got the hands underneath. It's on report and in the bin.
Yeah, momentum was against Curtis Moran, but also he contributed to the fact that he lifted in the tackle, and that magnified the momentum. You can't lift in that situation. It puts him in a dangerous position. And to you, Freddie.
Yeah, there's a definite technique problem, but I do have to say Cam Murray plays a part in the way he finishes up, the way he twists, he dives. He's now got 10 minutes, Curtis Moran. The Dogs will need to have to aim up here.
Oh, big time. You see the lead after half-time, now down to 12. Seraldo has labelled this team as a gritty defence-oriented team. They're about to be really examined in terms of that theory. That's been touched by a Bulldog.
Well, this should be an obstruction. If we go back to the play of the ball.
Yeah, you're offside.
Now, Cody
first,
Walker
mate.
gets the ball and he looks to play short. But then he double dips and goes around the back. Just watch Cody when he gets the ball here. He gets the forward leading on the outside post. He double pumps and then he goes behind. That's an obstruction. That's a good old-fashioned obstruction. That should be a penalty to the Bulldogs. Because they defended the threat well. Let's go to a break.
Now. So the converted try margin in favour of South Sydney, and Canterbury on the back foot, a man down.
Yeah, they've had to face a little bit of adversity over the last couple of minutes, the Bulldogs. They have to dig deep, playing with 12 men over the next little period. Need to complete their sets, make it hard for the Rabbitohs. Freddie?
I'm pretty sure Jared Sutton penalised the Bulldogs for being offside. So in what you're saying, Joey, that would have preceded the obstruction.
Yeah. Well, that's definitely what the penalty was for against Canterbury, but Andrew's point is it shouldn't have got to that stage.
Andrew doesn't know what preceded means.
Preceded, Freddie, come on. I'm from Cecil.
Matt, they were offside, so that means they were offside before the play the ball, mate.
It happened first.
There's Jacob Preston.
That's all you had to say.
But there was an offside because Crichton picked the ball up after Canterbury had touched it.
I think he said offside off the play the ball, inside the 10.
Okay. Well, there was 2 offsides there. Anyway, proceed means before. Write that down in your little black book, Joey. Here's Murray. If there's room. 8 metres from the halfway. King the defender. Tallis Duncan. He's had a massive impact.
Every team needs one of those lightweight forwards. Ruben Cotter. One of those lightweight forwards who plays big minutes.
Challenge the kick chase.
Quick over the ground.
Hang on.
Quick over 10 minutes.
Well, Cam Murray's going to challenge the kick chase because he ended up on the ground chasing
We've got to
the
cut
kick.
this challenge.
Just watch Cam Murray on the kick chase.
Cameron Murray is challenging that prior to high contact happening, there's a player taken out on the kick chase.
I think it was Max King going back to the ball.
Game play. Right side kick chaser onside.
Cam Murray's in the middle of the field.
No. Cam Murray makes contact. We saw one of these last night. And it's that far away from the ball. Look, he instigates contact. Surely not.
Max King has minimal movement. Cameron Murray runs into the back of him. We're playing on at this point. The penalty for high contact will stand and the challenge is unsuccessful.
Emma, some more injury news.
Yeah, I know that Jacob Preston tackle looked nasty, so this may come as a shock, but he's actually passed his HIA, so he will be back on in a couple of minutes, which is great news for the Dogs.
Well, so with a feather. Thanks, Emma.
I saw his dad in the elevator. Jacob Preston.
Tough looking bloke.
Oh, yeah.
Fellas, back there, tackle 1. Back you go, Reed.
You have no idea how much they look alike.
Oh, really?
You're in hold. Okay, time on. Hold.
Has he got the long flowing hair?
Exactly the same.
Really? 2 for 1 at the barber. Good kick. Whacked. So 6 minutes remain on this sin bin. And Curran. He's been strong off the bench too. Kick out. Through the hands, Salmon, Carraz. Hawkins, Kaloamatangi, Tallis, Duncan. All there. Tackle made on the 30. Another one.
Oh, can't go quick.
There's a bit happening in the second half.
Full time in possession when they're down to 12 men. This all helps the Bulldogs.
Do they take the kick to further wind the clock down?
Well, maybe.
No, brush that.
Hold now. Yep, let's go. Go.
Didn't even think about it. Kick out within 13 of the South Sydney line. The first half flipped around after an early South Sydney advantage. Can Canterbury replicate that here? They're down inside the 10. The ball goes to Hutchison in the middle. And Burton to Salmon, and he's lost it. And it's been picked up by Latrell, who's sinking counter-attack against the shortened defensive line.
That was a poor pass. You don't move the problem sideways. You shouldn't have passed that ball. There's nothing doing here. You don't see anything. You dig in, take a bruise for your team. You'll learn from that, Matt Burton.
Kaloamatangi Drafting out to the 40 and beyond it. Walker joining in. Mitchell, they've caught them short out here. Oh, he just dropped it out of nothing, Jack White.
Yeah, just watch the work of their captain, Stephen Crichton here. Just working back in defence and communicating with his fullback.
We're on the shot clock, you boys.
He does a great job here, Stephen Crichton. They get him on the edge. Just too many numbers in the Rabbitohs jersey. But just watch the number 4 in the blue jersey. Communicate with his fullback. Just puts Jack Wighton in 2 minds. I've got him covered. You go to Johnston.
He's a smart player, isn't he, Stephen Crichton? Knows his game.
He's got class, he's smart, but he's also got work ethic. He works back hard. He was the first one there.
Have you actually stood next to him, Bill, how big he is?
He's a giant.
He's huge.
He is a giant.
The number of significant plays he's executed in big games just gives you an insight into his psyche.
Well, that was a big play. At 18-12, that was a big play.
Jacob Preston's back.
It's not the old man, is it? He hasn't got out there. No. We've got to get a photo of them together. What happened there?
Well, Marty was trying to pinch a penalty. Oh, awful ball. Hutchison did well to catch that. Latrell sends it away. Kick out. Sprinting downfield. With a good tackle on Tane Milne. Well, they've conceded only the penalty goal so far. With a man down in the sin bin, that's Curtis Moran. Keon Kaloamatangi. And Tom Burgess was excellent starting the game this afternoon.
There's 2 minutes to go to the sin bin.
Cook beat Hutchison, went to Totola. He's been sent back out for his second shift. Hawkins finds the turf. And tap. Oh, gee, that was, he nearly lost that.
He's done nearly all the kicking, Dean Hawkins.
He's kicked well.
Connor Tracy runs into a big shot. More news from Emma, busy day.
It's all happening down here, Tomo. So now Shaq Mitchell has gone up the tunnel for a Category 2 head assessment. They think it was from that Jacob Preston tackle, which was about 15 minutes ago. They did initially do an on-field assessment for Shaq. He was fine, but later on he reported some blurred vision. So they took him off immediately, and it doesn't look like he'll be back.
Here's Tracy, chipping and chasing. Was he taken out by Johnson? The ball bounces out. Penalty.
We'll mark that down.
Yeah, but you wrap at him, mate. You wrap at him.
There was nothing doing then. He just got out for a... Explored down a short side there. Reed Marnie done well. And then it's a soft one. Yeah. And it's a penalty.
It's pretty competent from Connor Tracy. The old Phil Blake. Tackle 4. Crichton now. 14 away. Jacob Preston. Walker in the main line. Hook there also. Canterbury looking a little clunky close to the line. The ball was good. It was a cutout pass to Carraz. They didn't really... Oh, hang on. Kickout's been flawed.
Kickout's been hit.
Kickout's been ironed out here in back play.
Are we going to see another sin bin here?
Well, it was Tane Milne flying out of the line. And hits Kickout off the ball. Beautiful pass here by Burton. Just floats it over to Carraz.
Yeah, thanks, mate.
No, it's not a sin bin.
Sit down.
I think Viliame stayed down long enough to get the penalty. Yes, in the first half they had a lot of ball on South Sydney's line and there wasn't a lot of cohesion about their work.
Back to 13. Moran's back on the field.
So 2-0 in the 10 minutes when Moran's been off. Well, This is pressure right now for South Sydney. Desperate for a win. Canterbury on the attack, and they're back to 13 on 13. 2 tackles used. Max King playing it. Reed Marnie, Kurt Mann, Curtis Moran.
Strong tackle to Tola.
Preston, again, not a lot of flamboyant ball movement. Away now to kick out. There's an obstruction here. Kick out's gone over.
This will be no try.
But Salmon got stuck in the line and took a couple of defenders out.
Yeah, it was Dean
No
Hawkins,
try.
the halfback.
Looking at the lead runner
That's been
here,
obstructed.
but
He
impedes
ended up on the
defender,
ground.
and Viliami comes back through the space that's created.
Just watch Jamin Salmon, the 13 in the blue jersey. He runs directly into Hawkins.
Jamin Salmon runs the outside shoulder of Dean Hawkins.
And that's the space.
Viliami then
took.
plays through this same space. We have a decision.
There's no need to run that block shape, second man shape there. They're in perfect formation just to hit Salmon on the outside or play short to kick out. There was enough room to play. They just locked into that shape before they even got the ball. Just pass and fire. Catch, fire now. There was no need that. They had space on the outside there.
Yeah, we saw it last night with Joey Manu. Joey. When you've got a player like Kikau out there,
Just give him the ball.
you only need the one-on-one.
Now the Gathering live, exclusive on Stan pay-per-view, starts this Wednesday, April 3, starring Aussies Jackson England fighting for the WBO Global Super Featherweight title and Alex Leopold, Jr., fresh off leaving professional rugby league to pursue his boxing dream. A big night of boxing this Wednesday night live on Stan pay-per-view. If you're a fan of boxing, Stan pay-per-view, the place to go. Murray, nice ball. Hawkins, oh, good read. Big tackle, Burton on Kalao Matangi. Murray again. Backs up with that incisive run on the last. And then Hawkins along the ground, down the right-hand side. And he's stuck in the corner, Blake Taff. Time ticking away. It's been an engrossing game. Great shot.
This is desperate times here for South Sydney. They're yet to win a game this year. They're 0-3. With 16 minutes to go in this match, they're leading by 6 points. They'll be fighting for every little competition out there, every little moment. They'll want to win.
Well, they've been keen on the early kick so far today, and Marnie's going to go again from his own side of the 30. Breaks towards touch, not inside the 20-metre line, but it'll find the line all the same.
Yeah, both teams, both forwards, they clap. They get a bit of a rest here. They'll walk to the scrum. They work on about recovery, Billy. 45 seconds to a minute to get their petrol tanks back up, get some air in the lungs.
Oh, these players are super fit. It doesn't take them long to get back fresh.
Billy,
So I've been impressed with Curtis Moran. There he's on screen.
He's got leg speed. He's got great technique with his tackle. One of the small forwards in the game.
Tough.
Looks like a player that would lead all the fitness work at training.
Within 4 of the halfway. Converted, try the difference. Canterbury looking for back-to-back wins for the first time in a year. And South's praying that they can open their account and relieve some of this pressure that has been heaped on the club in the last week especially. In fact, they won 4 of their last 16. It goes back to the end of last year when they bowed out of the finals race very unceremoniously. That bounce was very kind for Canterbury, and Tracy gets belted.
Jack Wighton. That was a big shot on Connor Tracy.
He loves it, Jack.
Good stuff. Now, Sam Hughes, we haven't seen him until now. Highly rated young front rower. Crichton out beyond the 30. Oh, penalty on play 4.
What was that one for?
Too long, mate. You've got to release. You can't just use it to get to the front. Okay, it's over here, Matt.
Samuel Hughes, front rower.
Yep, 22 years of age.
He's a big unit.
He's about 114 kilos.
Played only a handful of games, but they're expecting very big things from him. I think he's, I'm right in saying he extended his contract with the club earlier in the season, maybe even in the pre-season, as Preston gets hit hard. Karen Hutchison, good tackle. Murray, who else? 16 metres out. Canterbury with a great chance.
No.
They go to the front rower.
They got to quick play the ball. Reed Marnie, get out and go.
Curran's nearly pushed his way there. Kurtman, Hutchison again. There's nothing smooth about their ball work right on the opposition line. Another front row. Hughes this time.
Set right.
Can they make one play stick here? Ball out to Tap, another chip over the top. Johnston goes back to get it.
Class. Inch perfect again. Now he gets this ball out in front and breaks stride. Here it is here. The principles of footy. You get a quick play of the ball on one marker, non-negotiable, dummy half just runs. No matter what sort of play you got on, dummy half.
Latrell, just remember the shot clock.
Classy. Great kick.
Time you run.
Yeah, they missed an opportunity then. He had to get out Reed Marnie.
Now Latrell is so good at this. The restart's high in the air. Burton with a spectacular take under enormous pressure.
Yeah, he just pushed it a little bit long there, Latrell. He went 20 metres, a little like 15 or shorter.
Katola down. He's back up.
Well, the tension's just been ratcheted up a fraction. 11 and a half to play. Canterbury down by a converted try. Hutchison. Stopped by Jacob Host. Marnie looks short side, plays open. Kurtman sizing up the numbers.
He had no one with him.
No. It looks like the worst place for Canterbury to attack from on the goal line. Oh, a great driving shot. It's Host once more. Fifth tackle. Marnie is going to kick to the in goal. Johnston's back there. He lost it. It just rolled over the back.
Well, again, Reed Marnie was looking for a penalty. He just stood up with the football, and the marker was standing next to him. They get a result here, the Bulldogs. Well, here it is here. Markers, he's not square. Nice little kick. Had a chance here.
Well, the attack is clunky because the halfback is playing off the middle forward in Kurt Mann. Easy solution. Halfback gets up in the advantage line and they play off him.
What are we doing, mate? If you're walking back behind the line,
I know it's a trend in the modern game where your lock is a real ball player and frees up your halves. But if it's clunky like this, the halfback's just got to stand up and say, get out of the way, give me the ball.
Look at the hang time.
Okay, in a touch, play the ball, Dogs.
So this is a new rule.
No penalty.
No penalty.
20, right. Wait, Josh.
It's a simple handover.
Well, someone's just got to take charge here. Loud voice, dominant voice.
Kick out. They couldn't have had any more chances. They've had piles of football against the South Sydney line. One converted try separates these two teams on Good Friday. Sam Hughes Marnie skips out. Away to Taff. Oh, there's a good shot by the veteran Walker. Man to Curran. Curran almost back to where they started this play.
Someone hit a hole. Created room.
Souths are welcoming this. They're not asking any questions. Hutchison, away to Burton, now to kick out, tap on play. It was behind Carraz, he had no option but to gather and drop to the ground. Is there a cross kick? Is there a Crichton leap? Burton, up it goes. Crichton, we know how good he is in this situation. He flies, he taps it back, the ball's on the ground. It's been knocked on by Canterbury. South Sydney have it back. And wow, they have not looked likely at all against the South Sydney goal line.
Yeah, as disappointing as the attack has been from the Bulldogs, it's been desperation for the South Sydney Rabbitohs. They keep turning up. This is a must-win game for them.
I think Alex Johnston's gone from the field too. Emma, some news?
Yeah, the doctor has put a line through Shaq Mitchell for the afternoon. He was getting blurred vision after that head knock.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, Alex Johnson was grabbing at a hamstring after that chip over the top from Blake Taff.
All right, well, he's left the field over the dead ball line. Big tackle on Burgess. I don't know how many more attacking chances they're going to get here at Canterbury. They've had more than enough ball to win this.
They've got to attack around the halfway. That's the area you need to attack. Wingers drop back. Defences are a bit more passive. But this is the challenge. Attacking off kick reception footy. When everyone's tired, you've got to get your forwards behind the play. So your halfback and 5'8", you've got to combine.
South really stoic defending their line. This is desperation stakes for them today.
Well, the other place to attack is the right-hand side of the field. Alex Johnson's just gone off. Michael Cheekham has played in the outside backs before, but not for a while in first grade. This would be an area I'd be focusing on.
His first NRL game of the season. Carraz out near the halfway. Tackle 4. Kurt Mann to Drew Hutchison. Through Tapp. Now Crichton tries the in and away. It was a good tackle by Cheekham first up. Hutchison with a hit and hope. It's too deep for a jumping contest. Emma, another great crowd for Good Friday footy.
It always is on Good Friday, Tomo. The official number is 35,275. Truly is one of the best days on the rugby league calendar.
And it's a double header on 9 as well. Don't forget, Broncos Cowboys coming up later. Live and free from a jam-packed Suncorp. Can South get home? Here's Tallis Duncan.
Last tackle, Jacob Reed. Got a hole. Hole, Huey. Go, last.
Hawkins, who finds Taff on the fly. He's sprinting back, trying to get his team a running start. He lost the ball. And Cheekham cleans it up. Slips a pass away. Walker.
Tallis Duncan again. Big contact on Taff.
He's had a roaring game. Duncan. Taken by Curran and Taff. They can secure their first win of the year with a try. Cook got the pass away. Walker exploring. A ball out to Isaiah Tass. He had no one to offload to. Now Milne wastes one down the short side. Hawkins over to Latrell. It went through Murray and a kick to the in goal. And he's, I think he's grounded at Connor Tracy. He's pretty confident.
Not a bad result for the Bulldogs here.
No try.
They'll get a
line
line drop
Connor
out
Tracy
and an
does
opportunity to
ground
get
it.
the football back.
I've got goal line.
Kick chaser onside, contact on Latrell is fine, playing on at this point.
Yeah, Connor Tracy grounds the football.
Connor Tracy grounds the ball with his torso in the in goal. We have a decision.
Burton will go short to his man Crichton on the right-hand side.
Okay, good to go.
Kick out
On your
Raz
run.
on the left.
Hasn't gone the 10. And knocked on as well, so South play the ball 10 metres away.
No. It's a penalty.
Oh.
He touches the ball before it travels 10. Connor touches the ball before it travels 10.
Well, they take the 2 here.
Yeah,
The Rabbits. This is the penalty. And Connor Tracy touches the ball before it goes 10 metres. If he lets it go and it goes out, it's a play the ball, but because he touches the ball before it goes 10 metres, it constitutes a penalty.
It's a real art, isn't it? A short dropout. Love to know the numbers, how they
because
practice
the
in
ball
training,
hasn't
how many
travelled 10.
practices.
If the kick just goes in a touch short of the 10, it'll be a
practicing
play
under
ball. But because he
fatigue.
touches it before it goes 10, yeah.
There's a real technique. You got to know your technique with it.
It's out, it would be a play the ball.
18-12, South leading Canterbury.
Not if you touch it before it goes 10.
And this will extend it out past that converted try margin. Any win is a good win at this stage of proceedings for the Bunnies. Yes, Brad?
Well, it's a new rule that was brought in this year, but I've got to say it's a big error from Connor Tracy. You need to know the rules. You're 6 points ahead. You need to know the rules, what the difference is between the play the ball and how you can give a penalty away. That's a bad error.
Bulldogs have to get this back somehow. Burton with a floating restart. He got it back all right. Preston with a great catch. He came sprinting onto it almost like it was a planned move.
What was that kickoff? The torpedo on.
If they can score here, hold on to your hat. They're going to run into the same problem, finding points against the South Sydney goal line. Curran 5 metres out, a little bit more even, 6 or 7. Burton. Curran and Marnie, who's standing out at second receiver, then Hutchison with a dummy and run. They take him again in the tackle. Murray around the legs. Sam Hughes has coughed it up. Honestly, they could play till midnight and wouldn't score the way they've been attacking down on South Sydney's end. And a great tackle to force the ball free.
We're on the shot clock,
Well,
boys.
it's so hard to attack inside that 20-metre mark when teams, they put the fullback in the line and they have one marker. So you got to come up with something different. Change of angles, offload the ball.
Make sure you're here.
Teams defend these plays hours and hours and hours a week. You got to come up with something different. Change of angles. Change the point of attack. Offload the ball. So hard to break down defences. Inside that 20-metre mark, inside the opposition's 10.
Well, it's been a positive performance by the South Sydney Rabbitohs this afternoon. They haven't had much to celebrate this season so far. This will be their first win of the year. And this defence in the second half, the Bulldogs are yet to score a point.
Yeah, and when you consider they've conceded, on average, leading into this afternoon, 37 points per game in their first three. This is a monumental improvement.
Although it's only round 4, they've been under all sorts of pressure this week, the South Sydney Rabbitohs. This is a big win for their season.
Well, Hawkins has controlled things well. Taff's been a real spurt of enthusiasm from the back. Here's one player that can attack. And they shift here out to Crichton. Back to Hutchison. A wonky pass, backhander, it found the mark anyway, and Burton. Probably their last set of the game. Barnstorming attacking effort from the Dogs last week. Points much harder to come by today. Out to Tracy with plenty of pace away to Crichton, who's slid down to that right wing for that play.
Strip there. Play on!
Quick tap. Crichton sets off. No one had replied. The 10 ball around the corner. He scores.
You take the 2.
It's like last night.
You can take a quick tap there, mate.
Well, there's 40 seconds to go.
You can tap it quick, mate.
And time's gone off. No one's... Oh, Burton is going to take the kick here. Well, just a quick tap by Stephen Crichton. And Connor Tracy reacts. Beautiful offload. They're still in the game. Harvey Norman replay. Well, does time go off?
43 seconds left on the clock.
Hang on, the kicking tee hasn't come out. Someone's got to get the kicking tee out.
Oh, no. He's kicked it off the grass and it's across the face.
Seconds remaining in the match, 4 points of difference. South Sydney Rabbitohs 20. Bulldogs 16.
Ready for 2-point field goal. Just process who's playing the ball, who's dummy half. Oh, sorry, mate. Yeah, no. Yeah. Thanks for that. As he strips it, mate, he can get up and tap it. Stay behind it. Stay behind it.
35 seconds left. Time back on.
Well, there's a chance here. 35 seconds. And the Bulldogs, I feel, are more of a chance to break the line down this end of the field than the other end. Here we go.
Over to the right. Here's Preston. Good tackle, mate. Fractionally inside the touchline. I reckon 2 more plays tops. From one side to the other. Burton, they left Kickow out. They go to Salmon. Now or never. Burton with a big bomb. Oh, it's a wobbling thing. Mitchell in the firing line. He took it sweetly. He never looked like dropping it. The trail with the catch. And South with the win.
Clear foul.
2016.